Through each struggle you face and overcome, as you protect your struggles and navigate them with intention and care, you build resilience and fortitude. Every challenge you overcome adds to your emotional arsenal, strengthening you for the next battle. It is through protecting your struggles that you grow into the person you are meant to be. By confronting them head on and taking responsibility for your own healing and growth, you create a foundation of strength that will serve you for the rest of your life. Additionally, protecting your struggles means giving yourself grace. It is easy to become frustrated or discouraged when things are not going as planned. But part of protecting your struggles is understanding that it is okay to not have all the answers immediately. Life is a journey, and no one has everything figured out all the time. Struggles are a part of that journey, and they do not define your worth or your ability to succeed. When you protect your struggles, you create space for patience and understanding with yourself. You acknowledge that you are doing the best you can, and that is enough. Growth takes time, and it is essential to be kind to yourself as you navigate the difficult moment. By protecting your struggles, you are not denying their existence, nor are you pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, you are recognizing their significance in your life and understanding that they are an essential part of your growth. Your struggles shape you, but they do not define you. They do not determine your future or your potential. What matters is how you respond to them, how you choose to rise above them, and how you protect your inner strength as you move through. Struggles may come and go, but your ability to protect yourself through them is what will ultimately allow you to thrive. Keep your struggles close, protect them with wisdom, and trust that they will make you stronger. In life, there are few things as important as recognizing and valuing your worth. Too often, we look to others to determine our value, measuring our worth based on their opinions, expectations, or how they perceive us. We let external validation dictate how we feel about ourselves. And in doing so, we give up the most important power we have, the ability to define our own value. Learning to value your worth is a process of self-discovery, acceptance, and understanding that your value is inherent. It does not depend on what others think, nor does it fluctuate based on circumstances. Your worth is unshakable and constant, rooted in who you are, not what you do or how others see you. The first step to valuing your worth is recognizing that it is not determined by external factors. We live in a society that often places a high emphasis on achievement, status, appearance, and success. From social media to conversations with friends and colleagues, it's easy to fall into the trap of measuring our self-worth against the success or recognition of others. We may find ourselves thinking that if we are not successful in the same way others are, or if we don't achieve what society deems as success, then we are somehow less valuable. But this is a dangerous mindset to adopt. If we place our worth on external achievements or societal approval, we risk allowing our sense of value to be constantly in flux, dependent on circumstances that are beyond our control. True worth is not tied to accomplishments or the opinions of others. It is intrinsic, residing in the very core of who you are. Your worth is not defined by how much you have, how much you do, or how others perceive you. You are valuable because you exist, because you are a unique and irreplaceable part of the fabric of life. When you begin to understand that your value is inherent, you free yourself from the pressure of seeking constant validation or comparing yourself to others. You recognize that you do not need to prove your worth to anyone because it is already established. It is also important to remember that valuing your worth means accepting yourself fully, including your flaws, mistakes, and imperfections. None of us are perfect, and yet our imperfections are often what make us uniquely human. When we fail to value ourselves, we often become hypercritical, focusing on our mistakes, shortcomings, and what we perceive as our failures. We may dwell on the things we wish we had done differently or the things we believe are wrong with us. However, learning to value your worth means embracing all parts of yourself, the light and the shadow. It means understanding that your flaws do not diminish your value. In fact, they are part of the story that makes you who you are. We all have struggles, challenges, and imperfections, but they do not lessen our worth. Rather, they add depth and richness to our journey. A significant part of valuing your worth is learning to set boundaries. Boundaries are a reflection of how much you respect yourself and your time. When you fail to set boundaries, you are essentially telling others that your time, energy, and well-being are not important. People who struggle with valuing their worth often find it difficult to say no because they fear rejection or feel guilty for not meeting the demands of others. However, it's essential to understand that setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of self-respect. When you value yourself, you protect your time, your energy, and your peace. Saying no to things that drain you, that make you feel less than, or that do not align with your values is a way of honoring your worth. Boundaries allow you to preserve your sense of self and maintain a healthy balance in your life. It is through boundaries that you can protect your emotional well-being, avoid burnout, and ensure that you are only investing in relationships and activities that contribute positively to your growth. Another crucial element of valuing your worth is learning to let go of toxic relationships and environments. Many of us have been in situations where we were made to feel less than, unimportant, or unworthy. These experiences can stem from toxic relationships, whether with family, friends, co-workers, or even romantic partners, where we were treated poorly or dismissed. Over time, these negative experiences can erode our self-esteem, leaving us questioning our value. To truly value your worth, you must be willing to walk away from people and situations that diminish your sense of self. This can be difficult, especially when it involves people you love or have known for a long time, but it is essential for your well-being. You cannot allow yourself to be surrounded by negativity or people who do not treat you with respect. You deserve relationships that nurture and support you, not those that leave you feeling drained, unappreciated, or unworthy. Letting go of toxic relationships is a powerful step toward valuing your worth because it affirms that you are worthy of love, respect, and kindness. It shows that you will no longer accept behavior that undermines your sense of self or makes you feel small. Sometimes we hold on to unhealthy relationships out of fear of being alone or because we don't believe we deserve better. But you must recognize that your worth is not tied to anyone else's treatment of you. You are valuable regardless of how others choose to behave, and you do not need to settle for anything less than what you deserve. Protect your peace and your heart by setting clear boundaries and walking away from relationships that undermine your worth. One of the most profound ways to value your worth is through self-compassion. It is so easy to be hard on ourselves when we make mistakes or fall short of our expectations. We can become our own harshest critics, believing that we must be perfect or always achieve more in order to be worthy of love and respect. But self-compassion is about treating yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. It's about accepting that you are human and that making mistakes is a natural part of the process. When you value your worth, you show yourself the grace to make mistakes, learn from them, and grow. You acknowledge that you are worthy of love and acceptance, even in your imperfection. Self-compassion is also about forgiving yourself. It's easy to carry around guilt or shame from past mistakes, but holding on to these emotions only serves to diminish your sense of self-worth. When you value yourself, you give yourself permission to release these burdens and move forward with a sense of peace. Forgiving yourself is an act of self-love, and it allows you to heal and grow. You can't fully value your worth if you are constantly holding on to past mistakes or beating yourself up over things that have already happened. Learn to let go of the past, forgive yourself, and move forward with the understanding that you are deserving of all the good things life has to offer. Valuing your worth also means investing in your personal growth and well-being. When you value yourself, you prioritize your mental, emotional, and physical health. This could mean taking time for self-care, pursuing your passions, or setting goals that align with your values. It could mean seeking therapy or coaching to help you overcome challenges or develop a deeper understanding of yourself. It could mean taking a step back from the chaos of life to focus on what truly matters to you. Investing in yourself is an essential part of recognizing your worth, as it affirms that you are deserving of time, energy, and effort. By committing to your own growth and well-being, you send a message to the world and to yourself that you are valuable, worthy, and deserving of everything life has to offer. Finally, valuing your worth means letting go of the need for validation from others. So often, we look to external sources for affirmation and approval. We seek praise from others, hoping that they will tell us we are worthy or capable. But the truth is, external validation is fleeting. It comes and goes. And it can never truly fulfill our deep need for self-worth. The key to true fulfillment is learning to validate yourself. When you recognize and value your own worth, you no longer need constant validation from others. You know that you are valuable, even when no one else is affirming you. This inner sense of self-worth is the foundation for a confident, fulfilling life. When you value yourself, you no longer need to rely on others to tell you that you matter. You already know. Recognizing and valuing your worth is not a one-time event, but an ongoing process. It's a commitment to yourself, to your well-being, and to your growth. As you learn to value your worth, you begin to attract people and situations that reflect that value. You start to make choices that align with your true self and let go of anything that no longer serves you. When you truly value yourself, you create a life that honors your worth and invites others to do the same. Your value is inherent, unshakable, and constant. The world cannot diminish it, and others cannot define it. You are worthy, not because of what you do, but simply because you are. There are moments in life when we learn the value of privacy and discretion. As we journey through life, certain experiences and possessions are not meant to be shared with just anyone. It is important to understand that not everything is for public consumption, and some things are better kept to ourselves. There are 5 things that I want to talk about today, things that in the course of your life you must protect, guard, and hold close to your heart. These are things that when shared with the wrong person or at the wrong time can cause damage, confusion, or unnecessary pain. Today I want to focus on what you should never share with anyone because there is power in keeping these things to yourself. The first thing you should never share is your dreams. Your dreams are precious. They are not just aspirations, but glimpses into your destiny. When you have a dream, it is not something to just throw out into the world, waiting for approval or validation from others. Dreams are fragile. They require nurturing and a deep commitment to a vision only you can fully understand. It is easy to share a dream with someone who might not understand it, or worse, someone who may not have the capacity to see the potential in it. But not everyone will cheer you on, and not everyone will understand the path that you are walking. People will try to place their limitations on your aspirations, telling you what can and can't be done, what's realistic and what's not. The world may be filled with opinions, but your dream is personal. It is yours to carry and cultivate. Be careful who you give a peek into that dream, because not everyone's opinion will help to nurture it. Some people might be too quick to discourage you. To dismiss your dreams as impossible or too big. Protect your dream with everything you have. Guard it, feed it, but don't share it with just anyone. The second thing you must never share is your struggles. We all face challenges, moments where life seems overwhelming and the weight of the world feels too much to bear. But here's the truth. Your struggles are a part of your personal story, your process of growth. Not everyone who comes into your life is equipped to help you carry that load. Some people might listen, but they may not have the wisdom, understanding, or compassion to provide the support you need. When you share your struggles with the wrong person, you may end up feeling worse than before. You might find yourself drained with no real solution or comfort, just a cycle of negativity and judgment. There's a difference between seeking wise counsel from someone you trust and venting to someone who has no intention of helping you grow through your struggle. Sometimes your struggles are too sacred, too personal to be shared with just anyone. There's strength in facing your challenges with dignity. And sometimes the best way to find solutions is through quiet reflection or by reaching out to the right people who are equipped to help you move forward. The third thing to never share is your fears. Fear is something we all experience in varying degrees, whether it's the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, or the fear of not measuring up. Fear has a way of holding us captive, making us feel small, insignificant, or inadequate. But fear is a personal emotion, and it's yours to face and conquer. Sharing your fears with others can sometimes give them more power over you than they ever should have. People's reactions to your fears can either empower you to overcome them or make them worse by feeding into them. We have to be careful who we expose ourselves to when we are in a vulnerable state. There are people who will amplify your fears, and there are those who will help you overcome them, but you must be discerning. Sharing your fears with the wrong people can lead to greater insecurity, unnecessary doubt, and a lack of progress. Instead, share your fears with those who understand what it means to grow through them. People who can offer support and encouragement, not condemnation. Don't let your fears be a conversation starter for those who cannot help you grow beyond them. The fourth thing you should never share is your worth. Your worth is not determined by the opinions of others. It is not shaped by the approval or rejection of people who don't know the full story of your life. Your worth is inherent. It's something that cannot be taken away by words, by circumstances, or by failures. Too often we share our worth with others, hoping that they will affirm us, that they will tell us we matter, we are enough, or we are valuable. But if you place your worth in the hands of others, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. People's opinions are ever changing, and one moment they may lift you up while the next they may tear you down. Your worth should never be based on someone else's approval. It is not for the world to decide. It is for you to discover, protect, and cultivate. Your worth is something that you must hold sacred and true. Don't place it in the hands of people who will not honor it. You are enough, not because someone else says you are, but because you know deep within your soul that you are valuable, loved, and deserving of respect. Finally, the fifth thing you must never share is your vision. Your vision is not for public consumption. It is your unique purpose, your roadmap to greatness, and your future. When you share your vision with others, particularly with those who do not understand or have the same level of belief in it as you do, you risk allowing their doubts and limitations to interfere with your journey. Visionaries are often misunderstood. They see possibilities that others cannot, and they're often criticized or ridiculed for daring to dream bigger than those around them. But you must understand that your vision is sacred. It is your divine assignment, and it is meant to be protected and pursued with tenacity and passion. When you share your vision too freely, you expose it to the influence of people who may not see what you see, and this can cause you to second guess your path. It can cause you to doubt what you know to be true. Your vision is a gift, and you must be careful who you allow into the sacred space of that vision. Protect it from naysayers, doubters, and those who have no faith in what you are called to do. Let your vision be your guiding light, and only share it with those who will encourage and uplift you in the pursuit of it. There are certain things in life that, when shared with the wrong person, can be used against us or misinterpreted. Your dreams, your struggles, your fears, your worth, and your vision are not just details about who you are. They are parts of your very essence. They define your future, your growth, and your journey. Guard them, protect them, nurture them. Not everyone is equipped to handle the precious things you hold within. Keep them close to your heart, and only share them with those who are worthy of the privilege of being part of your journey. There is strength in knowing when to keep things to yourself and when to let them flourish in the quiet of your own heart. Your dreams are personal and powerful. Not everyone will understand or support your vision. Share them only with those who uplift and encourage you. not those who may limit your potential or sow doubt. While it's important to seek support, not every struggle needs to be shared. Some challenges are meant to be faced in quiet strength, and sharing them with the wrong people can lead to more negativity rather than the guidance you need. Your worth is inherent and should not depend on external validation. Don't place your self-esteem in the hands of others. Protect it, and only share your value with those who recognize and respect it. Your dreams are more than just aspirations. They are the foundation upon which your future is built. They are the blueprint for your purpose in life, the divine calling that propels you forward, often in directions that others may not understand or even support. To guard your dreams means to recognize their sacredness, to understand that they are uniquely yours, and that the world may not always be ready to see them as you do. Your dreams are the visions of your heart, and like all precious things, they must be carefully guarded against the forces of doubt, discouragement, and negativity that can easily infiltrate your life. Dreams are personal and often very fragile in the early stages. They begin as small ideas, seeds planted deep within, and like any seed, they require nurturing, protection, and care to grow into something strong and substantial. When we dream, we reveal a part of our soul to the world, a part that is often vulnerable and open to judgment. This vulnerability can make it difficult to share our dreams with others, particularly those who may not understand or appreciate the depth of our vision. It's important to recognize that not everyone is equipped to handle the weight of your dream. Some people may look at your aspirations with skepticism, dismissing them as unrealistic, impractical, or even foolish. And while there are certainly people who offer constructive criticism, there are also those whose words can hurt, diminish, or even kill your dream altogether. That's why it's essential to guard your dreams. Just as you wouldn't expose a fragile flower to a storm, you shouldn't expose your dreams to those who are not ready or willing to nurture them. The reality is that when you share your dreams with others, you risk inviting opinions, judgments, and even envy into a space that is meant to be sacred. The opinions of others can be loud and intrusive, often drowning out the quiet whispers of your heart that know exactly what you're meant to do. It's tempting to seek validation from others, to hope that someone will tell you that your dreams are worthy and achievable. But not everyone will see the same potential in your dreams as you do. Many people will look at your dreams and project their own limitations onto them. They will tell you why it can't be done, why it's too difficult, or why it's not realistic. But the truth is, your dreams are yours alone. They don't require the approval of others to be valid. When you share your dreams with others, you open the door to outside influences that can either build you up or tear you down. The people you choose to share your dreams with should be those who believe in you, who see the potential within you and want to see you succeed. These are the people who will offer encouragement, support, and the kind of guidance that helps you grow into the person who can fulfill your dream. They will challenge you to be better, to think bigger, and to overcome obstacles. They will protect your dreams with you, shielding them from the forces that seek to destroy them. These are the people who understand the value of your vision and will walk with you, helping you navigate the journey no matter how difficult or uncertain it may seem. But there are also those who will not understand your dreams. There are people in your life who, out of ignorance or envy, will try to diminish your vision. These people may be well-meaning, but their words can still have a damaging impact. They may not intend to hurt you, but their words of doubt or criticism can plant seeds of fear and uncertainty in your mind. They may not have the same belief in your dream that you do, and because of this, they may try to talk you out of it. It's important to be aware of these individuals and recognize that their negativity is not a reflection of your abilities, but rather a reflection of their own limitations. They may not have the courage to chase their own dreams, so they may try to convince you that yours are unattainable. But you must remember that your dreams are not for them to decide. They are yours, and only you have the power to make them a reality. Guarding your dreams also means protecting them from your own doubts and insecurities. There will be moments in your journey when you question whether your dreams are possible or whether you are capable of achieving them. These moments of self-doubt are normal, but they can be crippling if you allow them to take root. It's easy to second-guess yourself, to wonder if you are good enough or worthy enough to achieve your dreams. But you must remember that your dreams were placed in your heart for a reason. They are part of your purpose, and they are meant to be fulfilled. Doubt may come, but it must not be allowed to control you. When you feel the weight of insecurity pressing down on you, take a step back and remind yourself of why you started. Remind yourself of the passion and the fire that first ignited your dream. You are capable, you are worthy, and you are strong enough to see your dream through to the end. Another way to guard your dreams is to protect your time and energy. In the early stages of chasing your dreams, it's easy to become overwhelmed by distractions. There will always be something else that demands your attention, whether it's the responsibilities of daily life or the noise of the world around you. But you must prioritize your dream and protect the time and energy you dedicate to it. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life, but every moment spent not working toward your dream is a moment that takes you further away from your goal. To guard your dreams, you must set boundaries, both with others and with yourself. This means saying no to distractions, saying no to things that drain your energy, and saying yes to the things that move you closer to your goal. Your dream deserves your focus, your dedication, and your unwavering commitment. In addition to protecting your time, you must also guard your heart. The pursuit of your dream can be a lonely road at times. There will be moments when it feels like no one understands, when you're working tirelessly towards something that others can't yet see. During these times, it's important to guard your heart from discouragement and disappointment. There will be setbacks and failures along the way, but these are not signs that your dream is impossible. They are merely part of the process. Every successful person has faced rejection, criticism, and failure. These experiences are not signs to quit, but signs that you are on the right path. Keep your heart strong and remain committed to the dream that burns within you. There is power in guarding your dreams because it allows you to protect the most valuable part of your being, your purpose. Your dreams are the compass that guides you toward your destiny, and when you protect them, you ensure that you stay on course no matter what obstacles come your way. The world may try to shake you, and life may present challenges that seem insurmountable, but when you guard your dreams, you protect your inner strength and resilience. You protect the fire that fuels your passion and the vision that drives you forward. Remember that the journey toward your dreams is not always easy, but it is worth it. The challenges, the doubts, the setbacks, all of these are part of the process of becoming who you are meant to be. Guard your dreams fiercely and do not allow anyone or anything to take them from you. Your dreams are a gift, and they are yours to fulfill. Protect them with everything you have, because in doing so, you are protecting your future. You are protecting the person you are becoming, and most importantly, you are protecting the legacy you will leave behind. The world needs your dreams. The world needs you to pursue them with passion, courage, and conviction. So, guard your dreams and never let go. Struggles are an inevitable part of life. They come in many forms: emotional battles, physical challenges, financial difficulties, and moments when it feels like the world is against you. Struggles test our limits, reveal our vulnerabilities, and force us to confront the parts of ourselves that we would rather ignore. But despite how painful and uncomfortable they may seem, our struggles hold tremendous power. They shape us, refine us, and help us grow into the people we are meant to be. While it is natural to seek support during difficult times, it's essential to protect your struggles in a way that allows you to process them, learn from them, and ultimately overcome them. When we expose our struggles too freely or to the wrong people, we risk allowing negativity and judgment to take root. Protecting your struggles is not about hiding them or pretending they don't exist. It's about preserving your personal journey, your growth, and your sense of inner strength. First and foremost, protecting your struggles means understanding their value. It's easy to view struggles as burdens, as obstacles that get in the way of our happiness or success. But the truth is that struggles are a vital part of our growth. They are the crucible in which our character is forged, the lessons that teach us resilience, patience, and perseverance. Every person who has ever achieved something meaningful has faced struggles along the way. The struggles are not a sign of weakness. They are the markers of progress. They show us that we are pushing ourselves beyond our limits, stepping outside our comfort zones, and striving for something greater. When we view struggles through this lens, we can begin to appreciate them for the role they play in our lives. We can begin to see them not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones toward a stronger, more fulfilled version of ourselves. That being said, while struggles have value, they are also intensely personal. Not everyone around you is equipped to understand or support the depth of what you are going through. It's important to be discerning about who you share your struggles with. Some people may not have the emotional capacity or wisdom to provide the help or comfort you need. Others may unintentionally add to your burden by offering unsolicited advice or passing judgment on your situation. While it can be tempting to reach out for validation or sympathy, it's important to remember that not everyone's opinion will help you move forward. Sometimes sharing our struggles with the wrong people can leave us feeling more drained, more isolated, and more uncertain about how to proceed. This is why protecting your struggles means being intentional about who you choose to confide in. Share your struggles only with those who are capable of offering empathy, understanding, and practical support. These are the people who can walk with you through the difficult times, offering encouragement without judgment. There is also a danger in sharing your struggles with people who have not earned your trust. When you expose your vulnerabilities to someone who is not genuinely invested in your well-being, you risk inviting negative energy into your life. Some people may use your struggles against you, gossiping about your difficulties or using your pain as a way to manipulate or control you. Others may fail to respect the sensitivity of your situation, offering advice that feels more like criticism than support. Not everyone deserves access to your personal battles, and you must be selective about who you allow into this vulnerable space. Trust is earned over time, and the people who truly care about you will prove themselves through their actions, not just their words. Protect your struggles by sharing them only with those who have earned your trust, and be cautious of people who have not shown themselves to be worthy of that trust. Another aspect of protecting your struggles is knowing when to process them privately. Not every struggle requires immediate external validation or advice. In fact, there are many times when it is more beneficial to sit with your struggles in silence, allowing yourself the time and space to process them on your own. When we share our struggles too soon or with too many people, we risk being overwhelmed by outside opinions and perspectives, which can cloud our own judgment. There are moments when the best thing you can do is sit with your emotions, reflect on your situation, and come to your own conclusion. This process allows you to connect with your inner strength and intuition, which are often the most valuable resources you have when facing adversity. By protecting your struggles and giving yourself time to reflect, you allow your mind and heart to heal before seeking outside support. Protecting your struggles also means recognizing that they are not for everyone to see. There is a vulnerability in opening up about our difficulties, and while it's important to have a support system, not everyone is entitled to know every detail of your pain. Some struggles are deeply personal, and sharing them with people who may not have the maturity or understanding to handle them can cause further harm. It's crucial to maintain a sense of privacy when it comes to certain aspects of your life. This does not mean that you should isolate yourself or avoid asking for help when needed. It simply means that you should be mindful of where and how you share your experiences. Sometimes your struggles are for your eyes only, and that is perfectly okay. You do not owe anyone an explanation of your hardships, and you do not need to justify your pain to anyone. Guarding your struggles means maintaining a level of control over what you choose to share and with whom. As you protect your struggles, it's also important to recognize that growth often comes from within. While others can offer support, the true strength to overcome struggles lies in your ability to rise above them on your own terms. There are moments in life when we must rely on our inner resources, the resilience, wisdom, and courage that reside deep within us. By protecting your struggles, you give yourself the space to connect with these resources and tap into the strength that is already within you. External support can be valuable, but it is not a substitute for the inner power that you possess. Struggles, no matter how difficult, cannot defeat you unless you allow them to. They are an opportunity for you to prove to yourself just how strong, capable, and determined you truly are. This inner strength is cultivated over time